So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to get clients as a recruitment consultant. Now, there's many ways to go about it. Some of the obvious ones are simply cold calling. I'm going to talk about ways which you may or may not have heard of. They've been very effective for myself, and I'm going to show you what to use and how to actually do it. So if you're new in the industry, or you're tasked with business development or bringing on new clients, these kind of methods will be surefire way to do so. Some of these methods business owners do not even know, so chances are your boss or your sales manager won't actually know of these methods. First one is email marketing. Now, I don't mean sending out an email. I'm sure you've sent tons of emails that are, along the lines of, hi, I saw you advertising this. Would you be interested in working with us? Our rates are XYZ. I'm sure those emails have been sent out a ton of times. Yes, I know they're quite effective. But chances are there's other agencies probably down the road from you that are doing exactly the same. So what I would propose is actually doing that, opening up a channel of communication. So it's not a yes or no, work with us. It's a sort of, there's questions involved in there, something along the lines of just tweaking it slightly. So it's, have you ever used agencies? Would you consider using agencies in the past? And you get respected for having that approach as well. The clients actually respect you for it, because you're not pushy, you're not going in there so fast, and hard, and then straight away sales email. Set yourself apart, and it does go well. I know time is of the essence, but do tailor make the emails. They actually convert so much better. From my understanding, they convert 6 times better. Whether that's worth the time, it's totally up to you. And it goes down to lead sourcing. So if you're contacting companies that are really, really big, chances are you have to go through their PSL application process. So simply ask them, do you have a PSL as well? If so, what's the application process and how do you select? You probably will get a reply from that, thanks, we're renewing the PSL in 6 months, so we'll keep you updated. And they genuinely do. I've had 2 people come back in the last 6 months where I've sent just a small amount of PSL applications out. So you can Google PSL applications and put in, inverted commas or speech marks, whatever they're called, and put that into Google and put, speech marks, recruitment, PSL application, and chances are you land on some big websites and they'll tell you what to email. They actually have dedicated email addresses where you can send in applications. Some send back a form for you to fill out and some don't. So going back to that, I would suggest automating it as well. So if you've got an email list, I wouldn't send it from your CRM because it doesn't track too much. If you've got an email list or you've got a load of sent items, do look through your sent items, grab those email addresses out and upload it to MailChimp, which is an online free tool to use. I think you can send 2,000 emails out a month. It will track your bounce rate, your open rate, if it's a dead email account. So if people have opened it and read it, depending on the content of your email, you could call them and say, hi, I saw you read my email last, 4 or 5 days ago. Would you be interested in discussing? Ideally, it probably wouldn't work that way. You won't get through to them if you're emailing as well. But yeah, if they've asked you to send over information, obviously do it through your CRM or your email Outlook or Gmail, whatever you're using. And another method I use, apart from cold calling and emailing, is LinkedIn. A lot of people do it wrong. A lot of people tend to, post something along the lines of, hi, we're onboarding new clients, happy to work with us, we're the specialist agency, blah, blah, blah. They don't tend to work well. Chances are, unless you've got a big following for whatever reason, you won't really get that much. And constantly, probably if you've got a company account, someone is spamming it out there, and there's probably thousands getting posted every day. So yeah, unless you're in a tiny niche, chances are you won't probably get any comments or questions on that. Alternatively, I send direct messages. So I use X-ray search on LinkedIn. I think I made a few videos back on X-ray search, how to find clients from that. So I do that. I search HR managers, HR directors, and contact them through there. One of the methods that does prove successful is LinkedIn voicemail. And I tend to add people, obviously send them a text message first, and then I send them a voicemail. Sometimes I send them the voice note. I would call it a voicemail, but it's a voice note. You can send 1 minute long, so you can introduce yourself. It really makes you stand out. I think I have a very high conversion rate with that, and a lot of people do get back, and they you know, that's probably one of the most effective ways. So whip out your smartphone, just simply send 10 messages, see if you can get anywhere. I think I sent 10 and I got 2 clients from it, so it was targeted. But if I sent a text or an email to them, probably they would not have got back. So effective ways to actually develop your business and grab some new clients as a recruitment consultant.